Do you ever sit down to practice guitar and think, what should I even be working on? You scroll through YouTube, maybe run some scales, maybe noodle a little bit, but deep down you're wondering, is this actually helping me get better, or am I just wasting my time? Do you keep learning new stuff but still feel stuck in the same place? Or maybe you know the chords, the scales, maybe even caged, but your playing still doesn't sound like music. Let's fix that. In my 30 years of teaching, I've worked with thousands of guitarists, especially folks who've been at it for years. And one thing is always true. Progress comes from clarity. If you know exactly what to work on and how to work on it, you'll improve faster than you thought even possible. So in this video, I'm going to show you my own personal favorite way of practicing, a super practical method that ties everything together. The number system, which tells us what chords are in a key, the cage system, which tells us how to play those chords all over the neck, and the Landmark Pentatonic system, which uses the two most powerful pentatonic shapes on the fretboard to map out the entire guitar neck for soloing. All of it practiced in one session using my favorite practice tool, the looper pedal. And here's the kicker. Once you see how it works, you'll realize it's way easier and way more fun than the way you've been practicing. So, a quick heads up, I'm going to give away this looper pedal to somebody on my email list. Just hit the link in the description, drop in your email, and you're in. I'll pick a winner when my new video course comes out in just a few weeks. Alright, let's get into it. See, most guitarists try to get better by stacking more scales, more songs, more theory, but real progress doesn't come from more. It comes from getting the most out of what you already know and using it to make actual music. That's what this video is all about. So let's break it down step by step. So I'll show you exactly how to build a loop that helps you practice the 3 essential skills for musical freedom. And I'll show you how this one routine can dramatically improve your playing, even if you've been stuck for years. So before we get started, I have videos on my channel of all 3 of these essential skills. So if you want to go deeper into any of these skills, or if you have any questions at all about them, check out the video links in the description. So now let's dive in. So step number 1, write a chord progression, the number system. So first, let's talk chords in a key. Here's the simple rule. Every key has a group of 6 main chords that naturally fit together, 3 major chords and 3 minor chords. Technically, there's a 7th chord that is diminished, but it's very infrequently used, so I suggest ignoring it for now. If you understand those 6 chords, you can easily make real music. So let's take the key of G. The G major scale is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. There will be a chord from each of the notes in the scale, and that pattern is always the same. The 1 chord is major, so G major. The 2 chord is minor, A minor. The 3 chord is also minor, B minor. The 4 and the 5 are both major. C is the 4 chord, D is the 5 chord, and E minor is the 6 chord, and that 6 chord is the relative minor. So the key of G and the key of E minor are exactly the same group of chords. So I'm going to make up a 4-bar chord progression using some of these chords. You should start with the 1 chord if you want to write a major key song, or the 6 chord if you want to write a minor key song. Now you can start with the other chords, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, but then you're in what they call a mode, and it just is a little bit trickier. So for now, let's start by either using the 1 chord as our starting chord or the 6 chord. So I'm going to record a loop using this progression: E minor, C, G, D. That's 6, 4, 1, 5. It's a classic set of chords from the key of G. So I'm going to record that on my looper. So that's it. Step 1 is done. Now we have the framework for a song built from the chords in that key. So step 2 is adding a second layer using the caged system. So now we're going to craft a second rhythm guitar part by using the cage system, or using my simplified EAD system. So most players learn cage, but they don't know what to do with it musically. And this is how you fix that. So here's a diagram of the practical caged shapes for these 4 chords. These are the same chords, E minor, C, G, and D, but in different spots on the neck. So now I'm going to use these shapes to craft 2 more rhythm guitar parts. So for layer 1, I'll just play long sustained chords. I already have a layer that's strummed and that's providing rhythm, so I don't want to just use that same strumming pattern. It will get too busy or muddy sounding. So maybe for E minor, I'll play this. For C, G, and D. For layer 2, I'll play some short chords up high on beats 2 and 4. It's a classic Motown move. So now the loop sounds way more musical, and you're building your knowledge and practical use of caged shapes while you do this. Step 3 is soloing all over the neck using the Landmark Pentatonic system. So now it's time for the fun part, soloing. So we're going to focus on just 2 landmark shapes, shape number 1 and shape number 4, and then diagonally extending those 2 shapes to give us the entire neck to solo on. So since I started with the 6th chord, the relative minor, then we are really in the key of E minor. So my first step is finding the note E on the E string, which I can play open or at the 12th fret. And I'm going to play it here at the 12th fret so that I don't have to contend with open strings yet. And I play shape number 1. Then I can diagonally extend shape number 1 by moving back 2 frets from the lowest note, and I get the diagonal extensions of shape number 1. Then my other landmark shape has its root notes on the A string. So I need to find the note E on the A string, put my index finger on it, and play shape number 4 of the pentatonic scale. And I can diagonally extend shape number 4 by, again, moving back 2 frets from the lowest note and playing the diagonal extensions of shape number 4. It looks like this. Now we start our loop and solo all over the neck. So that's it. Chords, rhythm, and soloing all in one loop. You just practiced the 3 essential skills that every guitarist needs. And you did it in a way that's fun and actually sounds musical. So if you want to make this even better, do it every time you sit down to practice. Change the key, change the progression. Use this one method and you'll be shocked at how much progress you will make, how much more you will understand music, and how much better your playing will sound in just a few weeks. And don't forget, I'm giving away the looper pedal that I used in this video. Just sign up for my email list in the link in the description and you'll be entered automatically. I'll announce the winner when my new video course launches in a few weeks. And this isn't any sort of sponsored video. I got this pedal in a trade. I don't really need it, and I thought this would be a good use for it. And if you're ready to make your solo sound smoother, more confident, and more like the players you love, check this next video out. And please like and subscribe if my videos are helpful to you. It lets YouTube show them to more players. Thanks. I'll see you next week.